Welcome to the party pit. Yeah. Welcome to the party pit. I need to say that twice just in case you didn't realize where you were. Because I know where you were. You were all the way over there. I don't know what's happening. Okay. You were all the way over there. Now you're all the way over here. But listen, I have to do things. I'm doing things. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm fucking doing them. Yeah. I know what's happening, except for no, I don't. Well, I can figure out what's happening. And then I need to see if my soundboard is working. Yeah. We're going to post over here. I want to post to my timeline. Can I just post to my timeline? Yeah, I just posted to my timeline. Wait, it didn't even do it. How do you do it? Hold on. I just deleted my post. Okay. Wait. I know it's fucking happening, man. You know what's happening? No, I don't know what's happening. But I'm gonna fucking figure it out. Okay. Now, bam! There you go. Yeah. There, I posted it. And I don't know who's all gonna show up. Maybe nobody's gonna show up because I've been going live on that other site. Like I did it twice. And I think my subscribers might be mad at me because um hold on. My subscribers might be mad at me because I went and streamed somewhere else for like 2 days. But, I fucking paid for it and I should be using it because I paid for it. And I paid for it so I could get new subscribers. And I feel like it was a necessary thing to do to um to get myself new subscribers. Okay, so I want to see if God voice is working.
Is God voice working? I don't know. Okay. Look, look. You talk too much. Shut the fuck up. I talk too much. Oh my god. I need to shut up. Shut up, Nikki. Shut up. My god. Good voice working. Yeah. That's amazing that God voice is working. Look, okay. You talk too much. I told myself that. Yeah, now where am I? Okay, right here. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So, welcome to the party, Ben. So, we are reading the book Ezekiel right now. Okay. And I read 26 and 27. It's in my videos. So if you want to know, go watch that because I did it on the other platform twice because I fucked it up. So I did 26 and 27 over there, but I downloaded it and put it over here. So there's that. Um But we are on Ezekiel chapter 28. Uh, And God is still talking mad shit. And he was talking about um Tyre and how the ocean was gonna swallow Tyre. And I I thought that sounded a lot like Atlantis, but I don't know. These terrible ass God people change history a lot. So I don't exactly know. But we know God was really mad at Tyre, or what they called Tyre, that was in the middle of the ocean, that God was supposed to get rid of. But I thought it was a place. Now, I don't know that to be true. I don't know where any places are located. I'm really bad at geography. Yeah, really bad at geography. Um, what else is there? Um, oh yeah. Yeah. Chapter 27 talked about Sheba again, like Solomon and like in Job. But in Job and also here in Ezekiel, it talks about it being a merchant city. So once again, Google is saying it didn't exist. And the Bible mentions it 3 times. And twice as a merchant city. But the Queen of Sheba brought Solomon spices and all kinds of things like that. She didn't really bring him fish and, those kind of delicacies or whatever. She brought him golden spices. So it seems like it would have been a land country back then. But for some reason now, it's a merchant city that's doing business with Tyre in like the far parts of the ocean. Which, if I'm correct, Tyre is a landlocked country now, ain't it? So, was it named something else before? I don't exactly know geography. I don't exactly know. But I think chapter 28, yeah, God's so pissed off at Tyre. And he's pissed off at Tyre because they left at Jewland while God was beating them up. And they were talking mad shit. And God is like, how dare you talk mad shit when I'm fighting? You know? And not even when I'm fighting. When I'm beating up my girlfriend, don't laugh at her. So God was highly offended that they laughed at his girlfriend while she was getting punched in the face. It's an interesting thing that happened yesterday. And again, I don't know who is going to show up. I don't even know if anybody's going to show up. And if they don't show up in a couple minutes, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I'll just hop over to the other place or not. Because nobody's bound to watch over there either because it's super late. But people are really mad at me. And I think especially Miss Muddy's mad at me. I know Preacher's mad at me because, well, he can't take it when he gives it. And I don't know about anybody else. CNA should be here. He usually pops in sometimes. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. If I knew what day it is, I'd know where people are. Oh, is it Saturday? Oh my God. Yeah, nobody might be here. I I don't know. Nobody might be here. So if you watch this on replay, 2 times speed. Anyway, chapter 28. God is still mad at Tyre. Like, he is still mad at them. This is like 3 days in a row, and he's talking about one place that's not that's not Israel, Juland, or Judah. Like, usually he's mad at them for a couple days, but he's been mad at Tyre for a couple days. Oh my God, Miss Mud Duck. Oh my God, this whole time I thought you was mad at me. Look, can I tell you? This whole time I thought you was mad at me. And I don't, well, I do know why. I do know why I thought you was mad at me. I said you might be mad at me at the beginning of this video. And I thought it might have been because I was going live at the other place. Dude, I'm devastated when you leave me. I think the worst things ever. Because you didn't text me back for a long time. Well, maybe it wasn't a long time, but it felt like a long time. I'm like a puppy. Everything feels like a long time. I would have ate your couch. I would have unrolled your toilet paper and ate your couch. I'm very insecure. Yeah. I miss you when you're gone. And I might not possibly eat your couch. I'll just go sit in the yellow chair. I'm in the yellow chair. And God's mad at Tyre. I have a lot going on. I'm not mad. Actually, I watched some of it, but I couldn't comment. Yeah, I know. But Monday, my dad's gonna help me pay for the thing where I can go live on both of them. So hopefully that works out. Or else I'll just have to every other day stream and read the same thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hi, cousin. I love you. I love you. I'm so glad you guys came. Hey, cousin, are you staying? Because God is really pissed off. Look, he's been so mad. This is day 3. This is day 3. God is pissed off at the same place. Oh, yeah. I forget people have a life. I mean, even when I tell you that, I'll forget tomorrow that you're not at bingo. Yeah, Nolly, God's pissed off. Yeah, he's super mad. And tell Michael I love him and he should stop being mad at me. You know, he fucks with me all the time. He should be able to take it. Yeah, thou giveth, thou must take it. I don't know if God said that, but I said that. And he's really mad at me because I fucked with him on some brain shit. And he's too smart. I'm always at bingo. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to read chapter 28 because God is so mad. This is day 3. Okay. Now, the word of the Lord came to me again, saying,
Dude, say to the prince of Tyre, because your heart is lifted up and you say, I am a God. I am God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. See, that's why I think this is Atlantis, because they're just literally in the middle of the ocean. And Atlantis is literally in the middle of the ocean. But it's covered up in shit. We'll never find it. You'll never find it, says God in God voice. Okay. Yet you are a man and not a god. Though you set your heart as the heart of a god, behold, you are wiser. Behold, you are wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that you know. There is no secret that can be hidden from you. With your wisdom, your understanding, you have gained riches for yourself. So you're really good at word magic and gathered up gold and silver into your treasuries. Your great wisdom and trade you have increased your riches. You are a used car salesman. You are good at selling old cars. You're like the dad from Matilda. You know what's happening. And your heart is lifted up because of your riches. Because you have set your heart as the heart of a god, I will bring strangers against you. Uh, the most terrible of the nation, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of your wisdom and defile your splendor. They shall throw you into the pit. This is Sparta. Uh, and you shall die the death of the slain and be Sparta kicked into a pit. So, anyway, you will die the death of the slain in the midst of the seas. Yeah. Will you say before him who slays you, I am a god, and stick in hand of him who in the hand of him who slays you? You shall die the death of the uncircumcised. You and your turtle penis are gonna die by the hand of aliens. More. Oh, wait. Yo, dude, dude, be sad again. Take up a lamentation for the king of Tyre and say to him, you were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom, perfect in beauty. You were the Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. All the special rocks. Yep, all of them. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes. Oh, they had the best pot. Whoa. They had the best fucking bowls on the planet. All the weed needs to go in these bowls. Anyway, they were prepared for you on the day you were created. Yep, you were born to be stoners. You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were made out of tiny cows. No, that's not what it said. It said, you were anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your days from the day you were created till iniquity has found you. Okay, so Tyre was the original people. Okay. Okay, we know. Yeah. Which tribe has cow blood? No one knows. Shut up. By the abundance of your trading, you become filled with violence, and you sin. Therefore, I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before the kings that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuary by the multitude of your iniquities. Is he talking to Jewland? Wait, who's he talking to? I thought he was talking to Tyre. Where are we? 28. Yeah. And then he said, the king of Tyre, right? For the king of Tyre. Okay. Okay. So you defiled your sanctuary by your iniquity, the iniquity of your trading. Therefore, I brought fire from your midst, and it devoured you. I turned you to ashes upon the earth. In the sight of all who saw you, all who knew you among the people are astonished at you. You have become a horror and shall be no more forever. Yeah, things are happening. He's not mad. Okay, good. I'm so glad. Huh. Okay, forever. Okay. So, dude, okay, look towards Sidon. Don't roll your eyes at me, man. We got to go through some shit. Okay, we got to go through it. There's a list. Okay, I wrote it all down, so don't worry. I'm not going to have to think a lot. Okay, wait, where am I at? Where did I say? Oh, yeah, the towards Sidon. And prophecy against her, and say, behold, I am against you, Sidon. I will be glorified in your midst, and they shall know the fuck I is. When I execute judgments in her, and I am hallowed in her, for I will send pestilence and blood in her streets. The wounded shall be judged in her midst by the sword against her on every side, and there shall no longer be a pricking briar or painful thorn for the house of these terrible ass people from among all who are around them, who despise them. When I have gathered all these terrible ass people from among whom they are scattered, and am hallowed in them in the sight of the Gentiles, then they will dwell in their own land, which I gave to my servant, and they will dwell safely there, build houses, plant vineyards. They will dwell securely when I execute judgments on all those around them who left when I beat them up. Then y'all will know the fuck I is. I'm Godarati. Buy my CD. I'm the best rapper. Yup. I be rapping all day, man. Except for really I'm a rock singer. But we can pretend I rap.
Oh my God. God's out of control. What the hell is wrong with him? Okay. So, what does everybody think? Did my cousin leave? Don't leave, cousin. So, what does everybody think? Oh, why isn't Facebook? No, we need to do Facebook. Which one? This one. Yeah. Wow. Which one am I at? Okay. I'm at the right one. Okay. Well, now I'm live on Facebook. I didn't realize. Uh, I'm still here, darling. What do you think about pissed off God? God's just out of control, isn't he? He's just so mad at everybody. He's so mad at everybody. He's already broke up with Israel, Jewland, and Judah. He's already broke up with them. But he's still mad at all these other countries for laughing at them. And then he's like, I'm going to kill you all. He's out of control. Like, he's on, like, he's so emotional. He's got so many emotions going on that he doesn't know who to lash out to first. Because God internalizes a lot of his pain. And then he lashes out irrationally at people who didn't even have anything to do with anything. Hi, baby. Is she outside? I thought she was in the house. Damn it. The cat's outside again. Damn. Mm, mm, mm. Well, okay. We're going to go to chapter 29. I wonder something, though. I do wonder something, and I guess while we're on a break, I can wonder something. Let's see. Okay. So I got that message. Okay, I'll answer it after. Oh, look, I got 41 people on the other site. Look at that. See, when I can stream both of them at the same time, I might get more subscribers. Wondering. Yeah. God's out of control. They they don't make God-sized Prozac or a God-sized plant that he could chew on to not be so angry because I don't think God can just pick up an opium tree and start chewing on it. Wouldn't that be weird? What if they made God-sized Prozac? We wouldn't have all this history, I think. I don't know. They might have God-sized Prozac, but they probably didn't invent it back then, did they? No, they only had those special plants. And they weren't opium plants. I don't think those came until later, but they had a different kind of plant. Like God DMT or God mushrooms. Maybe God can grow mushrooms in heaven. God should take some heaven mushrooms. Hi, Chris. Look, I'm so glad that you came over there yesterday. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you're here. We're about to go to Ezekiel 29. And let me tell you, I miss you guys so much over there. Like, I enjoy being over there, whatever, but I miss you guys so much. And I can't wait until I can do both at the same time so you guys will be there. You guys make me feel comfortable. Maybe I shouldn't feel so comfortable just because of you guys, but you make it a lot easier. And I think you being there yesterday, Chris, helped a lot with my nervousness because I don't know. It's something about your voice made it a lot easier. So what I'm saying is I appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Yep. And Miss Muddy, I already told you if I was a dog, I would have chewed up your couch. So I would have put the toilet paper everywhere. I would be one of those chihuahuas. Yep. I'd be a yelping dog. Yeah. Or just a really angry sheep. I might be a really angry sheep. I'd have busted through the barn. Could you imagine if a sheep busted through a barn, though? Wouldn't it be crazy? A sheep busting through the side of a barn. I wonder if Severe ever shows up, if he could make a sheep dressed like a wolf busting through a barn door or busting through the side of a barn. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. Okay. So, is that what you're naming me, Jan? Oh, that's a very old school name, isn't it? I can imagine. Horses are really, really weird creatures. They let you know what they think. Well, let me tell you, I've never seen a horse in person, but I've seen horse videos of horses kicking people and just being funny little creatures. So, but I've never seen one in real life. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Yeah. Um, how long is chapter 29? Oh, it's not that long at all. How long is chapter 30? I bet chapter 30 is a long one. No, it's not that long either. We're almost. Oh, look. We're on chapter 30 right now. No, we're on chapter 29. So we only have 10 chapters left. Who is that? Oh, oh, okay, cousin. But we kind of have to be careful. I would need somebody to ride with me because I probably can't ride by myself. The prophecy against Egypt. Is that chapter 29? Oh, what did we? Death of the uncircumcised. Okay, we're in chapter 29. Okay. So we're on chapter 29. So tomorrow we'll only have 10 chapters left. So Muddy, what do we I don't want no. I'm not even gonna do it. So I guess we'll go after these 10 chapters, we're gonna go to um Ezekiel 48. Oh, Daniel. I've only read that book one time too. Really, I've only read these prophecy books to Micah one time. So I don't know exactly what's about to happen. But um Zechariah, I thought Micah was the last book. Oh, Malachi, duh, not Micah, it's Malachi. Yeah, because somebody was freaking out about the last verse of the Old Testament. Even though it doesn't mean what they think it means or what they say it means something totally different. So, we'll just go through all those books. And then we'll go through the Ethiopian Bible. I should have. Oh, next Friday? Oh, sweet. So we don't even have to read the prophecy book, the rest of the prophecy book. Even though they don't seem that long. Okay. No. By next Friday we should be close to done with Ezekiel. See, I almost have my timing right. Okay. So let's read this last chapter for tonight before we run out of time. Okay. In the 10th year, on the 10th month, on the 12th day. So January, February, March. No. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. But I think they also have a feast in January, but I'm not totally sure. But it's on, okay, it's January 12th. January 12th. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, okay, so,
Son of man. Yo, dude, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep calling you that. Uh, but I can't exactly call you by your name because that would make the other prophets feel, uh, slighted. So I just call you dude. Then nobody knows who I'm talking to. Just kidding. Dude, set your face against Pharaoh and prophecy against him and against all Egypt, and tell them, behold, I am against you, Pharaoh, O great monster who lies in the midst of rivers, who has said, my river is my own. I have made it for myself. Yeah, okay, okay. But I think you gave the water to your daughter. But okay. But I will put hooks in your jaws because the fish of your rivers to stick to your scales. What? I will cause the fish of your rivers to stick to your scales. I will bring you up from the midst of your rivers, and all the fish in your rivers will stick to your scales. Nobody knows what that means, so I said it twice. It's so nice. I said it twice, and I don't even know what it means. I will leave you in the wilderness, and you and all the fish of your rivers will be killed by data centers. That's not what that says. From you shall fall on the open field. You shall not be picked up or gathered. I have given you as food to all the animals. Then all the inhabitants of Egypt will know the fuck I is, yo. Gatarati by Masidi. Because they have been a staff of reed to the house of these terrible ass people. When they took a hold of you with the hand, you broke and tore their shoulders, but that shit hurt. When they leaned on you, you broke and made all their backs quiver. Uh, surely I will do something. Oh yeah, I'll bring a sword upon you and cut off from you man and beast, and the land of Egypt will come desolate and waste. Then they will know, because he said, "The river is mine, I have made it." Indeed, therefore, I am against you and your rivers, and I will make the land of Egypt utterly waste and desolate. I needed to say that twice so you knew I was serious. From Migdol to Syene, as far as the border of Ethiopia, neither foot of man shall pass through it, nor foot of beast pass through it, and it shall fall uninhabited 40 years, and I will make the land of Egypt. Why? Why am I saying this? You guys are going to be really, really done. You're going to be desolate in the midst of the countries that are desolate, and among the cities that are laid waste. And her city shall be desolate 40 years. And I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations and disperse them throughout the countries. At the end of 40 years, I will gather the Egyptians from the people among whom were scattered. I will bring back the captives of Egypt and cause them to return to the land of Patros, to the land of their origin. And there they shall be a lowly kingdom. It shall be the lowliest. It shall never again exalt itself among above the nations, for I will diminish them so they will not rule over nations anymore. No longer shall it be the confidence of the house of these terrible ass people, but will remind them of their iniquity when they turn to follow them. Uh, and then they shall know that I am God. Okay.
And it came to pass in the 27th year of April on the first day that, oh man, that the word of the Lord came to me, saying,
Dude. Good night, cuz. Love you. Okay. So, yo, dude, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, caused his army to labor strenuously against Tyre. Every head was made bald, and every shoulder rubbed raw. Yet neither he nor his army received wages from Tyre for the labor they expended on it. Therefore, I will give the land of Egypt to Nebuchadnezzar. He shall take away her wealth, carry off her spoil, and remove her pillage, and that will be the wages for his army. I have given to him the land of Egypt for his labor, because they worked for me. In that day, I will cause the horn of these terrible ass people to spring forth, and I will open your mouth to speak to them. Then they will know who I am. Okay? So, we have 10 chapters left. Yay. 10 chapters. Yay. Good night, everybody. It's me, God and God Voice. I'm going for the night.
Okay. So, what are we thinking? Anything? Let's see. Who else is here? Okay, thank you. I'm going to bed. Good night, cousin. What do you want, Squeaky? It's your fault you're cold. Your fault. You don't need to go outside anymore. It's your fault. So, what are we thinking, Miss Muddy? Not much. Well, we're 10 chapters from God being done being pissed off. And then we get to go back to God being passive aggressive to Aaron. Well, actually, I don't know that to be true. But hopefully it is true because God is so funny. I have church in the morning. Oh, yeah, I forgot you have church. Okay, where are you going to bed? Good night. I love you, and I promise I won't tear up your couch. I might bite it a little, but I won't eat your couch. Damn. Oh, my cigarette tubes are all the way up there. Okay. Oh. Did you already fall asleep on your keyboard? No. Miss Muddy rarely falls asleep on her keyboard, although she does fall asleep on her couch in front of her nice warm fire. That's gotta be so comfortable, though. Like a nice warm fire. Yeah. And she burns peach tree wood, so I'm not a big fan of the smell of campfire. But I'm betting peach wood, pear wood. That's what it is. Pear wood. I bet that would smell really good because I like pears. Damn. I talked to my kid today. Well, Jesus killed a fig tree. He was hangry. He was hangry when he killed that fig tree. He was like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. This thing needs to die because it don't have food. Yeah, that was a thing. But good night, Miss Muddy. And I didn't know Jubilees would be New Testament. Man, I thought it was Old Testament, but I'm guessing it's New Testament. Ooh, this would be super interesting to read this because I hate the New Testament. So, this might put it in more perspective or something. Definitely, it'll definitely be something because I thought it was Old Testament, but it sounds like it's New Testament. But the guy on the video made it sound like it was Old Testament. So, but Jubilees are festivals. They're not like really it is a thing, but I guess it's not really the whole story in one. It's just the stories that they tell during Jubilee. And we know how these people love to change history. So, I literally just dropped my cigarette. And this is stupid. Oh my God. That is so stupid. I guess I have a cigarette for later. I don't fucking know. But, I'm Chris, are you still here? Or did you just come in and press like? Did you just come in to press like? I mean, that's okay if you did. But I was just wondering if you were still here before I ended this. Like, do you got anything? Because I just dropped my cigarette for no real reason. Except for it just decided it didn't want to be in my hand anymore. So, what's on your mind before we end? Well, my alarm says it's midnight. Nah, I'm listening. Gonna go to bed soon though. Okay, well then let's go ahead and end right here. I want to say it's time to give the pillow some head and the bed linen some ass and have the my mind is on dishes, laundry, and mag. See, those are government words. I don't fucking know what that means. But let's give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Good night. I'm gonna wait for you to say good night because, well, it's the respectful thing to do to wait for people to say good night. Because I'm really bad at saying goodbye, and I want to make sure people say goodbye or good night because it's proper. It's a proper thing to do. It's a nice thing to do. I love you. A hint. It's kind of like what happens when you put, I don't like it. See, I told you before. Things like that is why I would never meet you in person or never sit on any of your furniture because I'm afraid you're going to electrocute me to death, you know? Because you government people, you never know what you motherfuckers are up to. You could use me as a lab experiment or something, but just know it tastes really bad. I'm made of high fat content and I may have cancer. No, I'm mostly just kidding. I don't have cancer. I love you so much, Chris. I do. I love you so much. But we definitely got to go. Okay? So I love you so much. I'm going to take that as a good night. And I'll wait for your other comment. I love you so much. Wait, wait. It's got to end right now.